Are you ready to take the leap and start earning online, but you're just feeling overwhelmed with the amount of options out there and you don't know where to start? Yep, that was me too, but here's what I did. My name is Jessie and I'm a boy mom from Ontario, and if this ad found you, it's probably for a reason. If you're looking for a change, this might be your sign. When I was on the tail end of my maternity leave, I knew I had a decision to make. I could return to my corporate job where I felt overworked and underpaid and expected to work all the overtime, or I could find a way to earn a decent living from home. I was just not willing to miss out on my son's milestones, important moments, and essentially pay somebody else to raise him. And I also didn't want to rely on my spouse to be the sole provider when it literally takes two incomes to live now. I had already tried multiple other business ventures. None of them worked for me. I knew I didn't want to hold parties, bother my friends and family, or have to deal with shipping headaches. Although I had already seen countless ads in my newsfeed about different business opportunities, it wasn't until one from a fellow Canadian mom popped up. It really got my attention. I just resonated with her story and I felt compelled to learn more about it. I signed up, I watched the free workshop, and I was surprised the program actually seemed to offer a lot of value. I was listening to stories about people who were leaving their jobs, traveling the world, out earning their spouses, but it automatically made me so skeptical because it just sounded way too good to be true. I actually started reaching out to people who were in the business just to make sure they were real people and kind of just get their experience and their feedback and make sure all of their answers lined up. But eventually my curiosity got the best of me and I decided to pay the small refundable program fee to get an inside look and just see what it was all about. It ended up being exactly what I was looking for. It's a Canadian-made system, but it runs globally, which I really loved. We work only with real legitimate companies and all the sales happen on the back end. So that's one of the best parts about this business. There's no selling, there is no pushing products. We use content and ads to bring interested people to us. So we never have to cold message or recruit people we know, which is huge for me. Our training covers all of that as well. In this business, it's legal, it's taxable. We all receive a T4A at tax time and we can write off any business related expenses as well. We use a lot of automation tools, as many as we can, and so we're not glued to our phones all day, and if you're a parent like me, you'll really appreciate that. Coming into this, I had no experience in marketing. My corporate job was in customer service in the golf industry, so I had no idea what I was doing, but the training was just so thorough. It's in step-by-step video format, and it just makes it very easy to follow. My website was set up for me, same with my email marketing campaign, and all of the automation tools I needed to run a successful business, so I didn't have to be tech savvy. I just picked a template that I liked from our training site, and it was set up for me by our amazing tech team. As a community, we all share information and knowledge to ensure everybody gets good support, and we all work together towards our goals. I started my business just with the intention of helping my spouse with the bills if I decided to stay home with our son, but I ended up leaving my corporate job to do this from home. I had another son without the stress of maternity leave or missing time off of work for all the appointments, and one of the best parts for me is just being able to maintain a shred of independence while being able to contribute financially and be fully present for my boys. I get to do the school pickups, the drop-offs, spend time with my little one. We go, during the day we go to playgroup, we go swimming, and I get to volunteer for all of my son's school trips without having to rush around. But like any business, this does take time, effort, and consistency. There's no overnight success here, but it is an opportunity to create some financial freedom for those who are willing to work for it. I mean, at the end of the day, we all have access to the exact same training. The only variable here is you. So if you decide to move forward, I will work with you directly to ensure you have good support and guidance along your journey. And it's important to know that there's no obligation here. If you watch the workshop and decide to join the program and check it out, we offer a full 30-day refund policy. So if you get all the information, you decide, you know what, this isn't for me, you can get a refund and move on, no questions asked. If this sounds like something that might be interesting for you, the first step we all take is to watch the free live workshop and just to get a good handle on the system and how it works. If you pop on over to my website and you sign up with your name and a valid email, you're going to get instant access to a very quick workshop, which will give you a good rundown of the business and how it works. But I'll also give you access to our private group where we share more information about the business, including our personal experiences, our earnings, and we just share a lot of information. We answer a ton of questions in there as well. It's a really good group to get into. So if you've made it this far, I do appreciate your time. I'm not going to take up any more, and I do hope to see you on the inside. Bye for now.